Most people don't know these tricks, but they are so ingenious that everyone really should know them. Watch this short video to find out how they work and can really make your everyday life easier. After watching it, you'll see many small everyday problems with completely different eyes. For the first trick, fold a towel like this once in half and then fold a small tip at one end, as you can see here. Now grab a sock and put it in here. You should make sure that you have tucked the towel at least over the heel. Only then will this trick work at all. You can also tuck it up to the end. Now you have a towel that you can hold at the top and where there is a small gap at the bottom where you can put your foot in. And if you now pull on the towel, you can get the sock on without having to bend down. This is particularly helpful if you are pregnant, injured, or generally unable to bend down, for example. You can get your socks on without having to bend down, just with the help of a towel. For the next trick, you should switch your seat heating on fully at a very specific moment, namely the passenger seat, and that's when you're picking up something to eat somewhere. This way you can keep the whole thing warm for a little longer, as it is now heated a little from below, and if you want to wash something but don't know exactly how many degrees or what is generally recommended, then all you have to do is take a photo of this sign with your cell phone. Once you have taken the photo, a small eye symbol should appear at the bottom when you look at the picture. If you press on it now, you can open the washing instructions and see exactly what the individual washing symbols mean so that you never wash your garment too hot again. This can be really helpful, especially if you're a little unsure. And if you've ever wondered how to clean a fly screen properly, I have two brilliant options for you here. For the first trick, you simply need a conventional hairdryer. You can switch it on and then blow the fly screen with it. This will get it completely clean again. But there is also some dirt that sticks to the fly screen and won't come off even with a hairdryer. And for this you can use a lint roller wonderfully and easily. Wipe it over the fly screen once from the inside and outside, and you will have a clear view again, as it is now completely clean again. If you want to charge your smartwatch but don't have a cupboard or table nearby where you can place it, you should try this trick. Pull out this cable and now you can put the whole thing through the small gap in your wristband. Now all you have to do is attach the magnetic charging cable to the back and the clock will simply hang on the wall and you no longer need a table. Do you have balloons and want to hang them on your wall or ceiling but don't have any helium? Simply blow them up and then rub them on your hair or clothes. Then all you have to do is press them against the wall or ceiling and they will stay there due to the static charge. You can of course do this with several balloons. And you won't need any helium at all. And if you've ordered food and it arrives in a bag like this, which is very knotted and you've tried to untie it before, you know how complicated it is. But there is a very simple way to do it. All you have to do is take the two handles and twist them in until they are really tight, as you can see here. Now you just have to guide them into the middle and the knot will open by itself and you can open the bag and then use it again. If you have accidentally stuck parcel tape to a newspaper, a book or a magazine in general, then you know how difficult it is to get it off again. Because no matter how carefully you try to tear it off, you always tear the page it's stuck to, as you can see here. But there is a way to tear it off without leaving any traces. All you have to do is pull firmly on both ends on the right and left when the adhesive tape is stuck on without lifting it too much. This will allow you to slowly remove the adhesive surface from the side. Continue step by step until you reach the end, because then you will get the whole thing completely detached without any damage to the side, and that can save you a lot of work. Grab a normal envelope, put a small strip of adhesive tape on it, and stick it somewhere on your wall under the position where you want to drill a hole. If you now take your drill or cordless screwdriver, you only need to hold the letter slightly open and drill into the wall once. All the dust that is now created will fall into the envelope and no longer onto the floor. This is particularly helpful if you don't have anyone who can hold a vacuum cleaner and you don't want to clean the floor afterwards. If you make yourself a cup of tea, you know the problem too. You put the tea bag in, add some water, and then wait a few minutes for the tea to infuse. Then you want to remove the bag, but when you lift it, it drips. And even if you wait a little longer until it has drained, you will drip all over the table or floor. But it's much easier. All you have to do is hold the tea bag on the surface for a few seconds and then pull it upwards. The surface tension means that nothing will drip. Even if you now want to put the tea bag in the garbage can, if you move it back and forth a little, no more drops will come out. And if you have always opened a spaghetti packet like this, then you know that it is very problematic if you want to close it again afterwards, as it continues to tear open. But there is a much more ingenious trick. All you have to do is hit the spaghetti packaging hard on the table with one side. This will cause it to pop open completely on the other side, and you will have opened it perfectly without tearing the packaging any further, so that you can close it again perfectly afterwards. Incidentally, this is not the only packaging that most people always use incorrectly without realizing it. I'll show you more packaging tricks that you really should know in the video that you can see on the screen now. Click on it and watch it.